It's your girl Sassy Shirley here, and today family, I'm coming to you with my very own chicken pot pie. Yes, baby, chicken pot pie. That is a comfort food, and it is getting cold out there now, and we need some comfort food, family. All right, I am going to start it off because I have my ingredients here ready for you guys. So I have my chicken here, and I did boil my chicken in the vegetable stock. I also added this Knorr chicken base bouillon. I guess I'm saying it right. If not, y'all, here it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I added that to it to give it flavor. I have my broth here already. I will be using all these good ingredients. Yes, all these good ingredients. The ground black pepper. I will be using Himalayan salt, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, onion powder, and I will be using one sweet onion that I have diced up. I also have my garlic here on top that I'm going to use. I use 3 cloves of garlic. I have my celery here that I will be using. And I also have my flour here that's going to make up that base for my pot pie. I have my egg wash here that I will be putting on top of my crust. And I have those, oh, look at those vegetables, family. Look at those vegetables. I did add extra carrots in there, those fresh carrots. I cut them up and I boiled them until they got a little tender. I will be using this heavy cream. So we're going to go ahead on and we're going to get this started, family. I am going to put my pot over here on the stove. I have it on medium with my butter in there. And I am going to add my vegetables to that. All right, I'm going to pass the camera to Kenneth and let him take over. Are you speaking today?
Hi.
Hi. Oh my goodness, that's not very good. All right, family, I'm going to go over here to my saucepan I have on here getting hot. And I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to add my garlic and my onions to this. Get those all in there. All right. I'm also going to add my celery in there with this. Get it all in there together. And I'm going to give this a little stir. I'm going to get it all stirred up here. I do have it on medium. At this time, I'm going to go ahead on and add in my seasoning. It's my onion. Whoa, a little heavy on that Italian now. Put my onion powder, my garlic powder. I'm going to add my pepper. And I'm going to do just a little bit of salt because that base has salt in there. I will check it and see how it tastes a little bit later. So I'm going to go ahead on and get at a stir. And that's cooking up real nicely. Let that kind of saute and let my vegetables get tender. And then I'm going to come behind that with my flour so I can start making my roux. All right, how's everybody doing today out there, family? I hope that y'all had a blessed day on today. I know I did. Just for God letting me wake up to see a brand new day is a blessed day. Thank you, Jesus. All right, we're going to go ahead on and this getting real tender. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add my flour at this time. Let it cook a little bit more. I may have to change pots because this one may be too small with the broth and the vegetables. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change pots because I think this pot is going to be too small. Let me get a bigger pot, family. Okay, family, I have a bigger pot. So I'm going to go in at this time and add my flour to make my roux. Get that all stirred in. We're going to add just a little at a time. But this is a cup of flour that I'm adding. Add a little bit more till we use the whole cup. Add the rest of it. Get this all stirred up. That go ahead and cook a little bit. And it looked like I done cooked all the flour out of it. You don't want it to have that flour taste. So you want to make sure that you stir it and get it all cooked up. All right, at this time I'm going to add in my heavy cream. Give it a little shake. Add that in. Add the heavy cream in. Okay, let's stir that up. All right, I'm gonna go in and add my chicken broth at this time. And this is my chicken broth over here that I am going to add. Get it added all in. All right, got all that added in. Then I'm going to get my whip and make sure that I whip it up and blend it all up together. And we're going to let this simmer. All right. I have it all mixed up. There's no lumps in there of flour. It's all mixed in. It's all mixed in good. And I'm going to let that simmer for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add in my vegetables and I'm going to add in my chicken. All right, family, I'm going to check my roux to make sure that it's all good. So it looks all nice and creamy. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to add in my chicken and my vegetables. It's my chicken. Get it all added in. All right, I have that all added in. Gonna give it another little stir. Now I'm gonna add my vegetables. pour my vegetables in. Get them all poured in. Yes, I needed a bigger pot. That little saucepan was not gonna work. It was gonna be way too small. So I got all those added in, and I'm gonna give this a stir. Get it all mixed up well. And I'm gonna do a little taste test to see if I need to add anything else to it before I put it in the pie crust. Get it all mixed up. Have my spoon over here to the side, and I'm gonna do a little taste test. This is my spoon here. Dip it down in there just to get some of the roux on any of the vegetables, but to make sure that this roux is good. I'm going to add a little bit more pepper, and I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Just a little bit, not much. That should be enough. And give it another stir. Turn it back up to medium. I do have my oven on 350. It has already preheated. So I'm going to get this all mixed well. And I'm going to get ready to pour this into my dish. I don't have a regular pie pan. I'm going to use this dish here because I have a lot of greedy people. They love to eat. So I am going to make sure that I have my dipper here, and I'm just going to dip it over into the crust. I am going to put a pie crust on top. These are the pie crusts that I bought that was already made, and I just rolled them out a little bit more so they could fit into this dish. Go ahead and fill this up. Stop moving that camera around like that. All right, I'm gonna get it all in here. Fill it up too much because it's gonna bubble up. I gotta put my top on it. So that's about enough. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, I'm gonna bring it over here on the island, and I'm gonna get this crust already, have rolled it out a little bit, and I'm gonna add it to the top to close this in. Get it all closed in. Lay it on top. And we like a lot of crust and juice. So get this added all in. May need to go on the back side of this and try to get it together. It's not gonna work, so I'm gonna stay right here. And I'm gonna get this crust all together and get ready to put it in the oven. Okay, family, I got it all closed in. Look at it. Look at that. Don't it look good? All right, I'm gonna give it a little egg wash bath. This is my egg wash here. And I'm gonna just give it a little bath. And coat it all up. I'm gonna do the edges so it won't turn dark before the rest of it cook all the way through. I'll rub it lightly. Trying to do it too hard. All right, look like I done coated it pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get my knife and I'm gonna put me some slits in here so it can breathe. Ooh, kind of went too far with that one. Just kind of give me some little slits in there so it can breathe a little bit. All right, and now we're gonna take it to the oven. All right, family, I'm gonna put it in the oven on the middle rack, and I am going to cook it for about 45 minutes to an hour. Get that pushed on up in there, and we will be back to check to see how it's doing. All right, family, this is what happened when you're on the phone in your room and you have twin boys. I come out and this is what's going on with the pot pie. Okay, family, this is the final product that I had left from the twins. They decided they wanted to eat all of it. So this is the final product to that pot pie. I ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit your notification button. So when I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you so much, family, for watching. And y'all have a blessed day. I guess I'm going to try to get this in before they come get this plate and eat it up. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you on my next video.